Every emotion at once. Every darn emotion in the book at once. Let's see what our inner child has for us today. Kindness, elves, and dream screams. Someone might be having really crazy, weird dreams they don't normally have. I'll tell you that much right now. Crazy dreams you don't normally have. A quiet hush, and then magic rules. It's almost like there's your frenetic up and down energy back and forth all of the time with eclipse season. Good morning, Samantha. Welcome. And then I have Oopsie Daisies for the childlike soul, and I have Lucky Dragons. So there's some luck and magic about today, but there's going to be a lot of whiplashing energy, it seems, I think. Yeah. That's the energy I'm getting. So I know I myself have experienced that. Last night was a night of tears and releasing and letting go for me. Please like and all that good stuff once you hop in the room. I'm going to turn this a little bit this way so that it gets the light a little better. Might do that with this too. I don't know. It looks good to me. Y'all have to figure out what you're going to figure out. Yeah, the Oopsie Daisies. It's like, be careful with your steps today. It could be in communication, could be in dropping an electronic device, could be falling down, twisting an ankle. It could be an Oopsie Daisies in your emotions. Yeah. So let's see what Oracle of the Seven Energies we get to start our reading with. Hey, how about that? Oracles of the Seven Energies to start our reading with. Eyes wide open, right? Yep, that's another one of those cards too. Sacred Reverence. Wow, that's beautiful. Understanding that everything, every moment in time is sacred. The hard times, the good times, every time. Every moment is sacred, taking you on a journey. No time is ever wasted. It's all about divine perfection. Let's read into this Sacred Reverence, card number 47. All right. Looking at the world, do you see all of life or only a limited part? When you look at a blade of grass, do you see just a plant? When you encounter a puppy, do you see just an animal? While this categorizing is one way of viewing the world, it is only a fraction of the truth. I wonder if it's loud enough for you guys. Let me just check and see. Is that any better for loudness? Because my loudness was off entirely. You might hear the lawn dudes. Okay. When you encounter a puppy, do you see just an animal? While this categorizing is one way of viewing the world, it is only a fraction of the truth. It isn't enough. Look closer, and you'll observe the luminosity immanent in these living sentient beings. If you can allow yourself to take in all the world, including its spirit, when you see the whole. Reverence is an act of deep witnessing, or reverence, sorry. Reverence is an act of deep witnessing, respect and awe. You experience it when you perceive every being and everything, every plant, rock, and tree as sacred and alive. You naturally lean into a state of bliss and harmony and a profound sense of well-being. Whatever your dilemma or question, try to reframe your perspective to acknowledge the spiritual. If everything has value, including your most frustrating challenges, stop showing your butt to the camera. She just looked at me. Would you still ask your question from the same place? Can you regard the other as sacred, thereby erasing the separation between you? Embracing the perfection of how you came together is real magic, and you are tapping into this unity right now. No matter who or what is in front of you, see that person or thing as luminous and your interaction as holy. Then you will know what to do for the highest good of all. Sacred Reverence. So that's for whatever happens today, regardless. You guys have all your morning coffee, or I don't know where y'all from. You might be having your afternoon coffee. Hard to say. What do you have up on the agenda for today, Samantha? Oh, that's so hard. Mud and Goddess, I'm so sorry. Losing anybody is difficult. But soulmates, deep soulmates, twins, it's hard. I'm going to read your story out there. You want to hear something funny? As I mentioned, always seeing a number at the 17 and a 17 after. Yesterday, while I out in the car to eat, and there was a building across the street. I look at the address 417, and today there was a truck driving in front of me with 117. Well, look at you. Synchronicities. Now my question is, did you go ahead and Google and look up what 17 means? 417, 117. 417 angel meaning. Angel number 417 stands for growth and progress. Your angels are telling you that this is your time to prosper. You will soon start reaping the rewards of all the hard work you've been putting into place. Things will start going your way. That's beautiful. It's a combination of the attributes and energies of number 4, the vibrations of the earth, 1, and the influence of number 7. Number 4 resonates with honesty and integrity, traditional values, hard work and responsibility, patience, practicality and application, diligence and determination to achieve goals. Yeah, so basically you're coming into some very beautiful blessings because of being who you are. Anyone who's in the room, if you could go ahead and hit the like button, I'd really appreciate that. We're just looking at numbers and what they mean. I almost feel like it's a do-over. It's a natural number. Well, no shit, Sherlock. Oh, funny. In numerology, 17 represents compassion, self-confidence, spiritual consciousness, and strength. The number is regarded to be a strong spiritual number and is seen as special. People under the influence of number 17 exude leadership skills and a great sense of judgment. Well, there you go. There's that. My card I've been seeing lately is the number 18th. Or 18 numbers on cards, on everything. 18 number numerology. Let's find out about 18. The number numerology number 18 resonates with humanitarianism, independence, and building something of lasting benefit. The numerology essence of number 18 has to do with humanitarianism, independence, and building something lasting. I think it just repeated itself. 17, let's go with angels. Oh, my head is itchy today. Angel number 18 is the number of accomplishment and inspiration. It has the universal energy, which helps people who are this number in angel numerology to manifest the highest ideals and to succeed in their intentions. Even their flaws become irrelevant when compared to the divine mission. Oh my gosh, that makes so much sense to me. So much sense to me. Because if everybody pulls up their phone who's in this room and just pulls up and says number, whatever it is, say number 18, numerology angels, go ahead and put that in there, your date of birth, and look and see what that has to say about you and what you're doing. It's so true. And it also suggests you're ending a phase or cycle in your life, and the angels want you to realize, what do the angels want me to realize? Well, it's a message of encouragement and support from your angels. They ask you to think of only positive thoughts to do with prosperity and abundance. When you have high expectations and maintain a positive attitude, the angels and universal energies help you to manifest your highest ideals and achieve success in all that you put your intentions and efforts towards. The angels want you to know the positive things are manifesting around you at a rapid rate. Angel number 18 suggests that you are nearing the end of a phase of a cycle in your life, and the angels want you to realize the new opportunities will appear for you in due course. Your angel asks that you not stress about present circumstances, as better is on its way into your life. Do not fear lack or loss, as the end of a situation and cycle denotes the beginning of another. The angels ask you to have faith and trust in them and in yourself. Oh, it's so true for me. I don't know about you guys, but it's so true for me, because that is exactly where I'm at. Exactly where I'm at. I feel change needs to happen. I'm excited about it. I'm not sure how it's all going to happen. Being I'm a Virgo, I can be a little bit of a control freak at times about my life, and especially being caged in. Speaking of which, this anyone who's interested in my astrology, this lunar eclipse that we had earlier this morning is in Sagittarius, which is in my midheaven, and it's only 2 degrees away from my midheaven. So that's really cool, because it talks about a complete life shift. It's almost like a remaking, or a different way of seeing, myself, which is beautiful, because don't we all love to be able to see ourselves in a higher light, a different way, all those sorts of things. So what would you guys like from me today? What can I do for you that would be exciting? How about, could we just do a whole general reading? Would that be okay? What is it you guys would like from me today? How can I be of support? I've got the 10 of Cups, reaching emotional fulfillment. So whatever is going on now is going to help bring this about. You're welcome. You're very welcome. So if you go and you can, I would look up a few things. You can look up the angel number, and you can also look up the numerology angel number. They carry a little bit different of a scope, but they're both very pertinent. And sometimes it may take great strength to hear. Yeah. There's a lot of heavy emotion right now, and people aren't necessarily sure how to deal with them. I feel the best way to deal with heavy emotion is to allow yourself to let out the emotion. Yeah. If you feel it's heavy, I want you to replace the word with heavy with full. My heart is full of emotion. Yeah, me too, right? The 18th. Yeah, exactly. Same here, same here, same here, same here. Like right now, let's look at my clock, says 8:46. This is a good example of what's important when you're talking about numbers and all these sorts of things, to have a look at the number you're seeing on the clock. 8:47, angel number. Indicates personal power, honesty, and integrity, attaining and achieving goals, and dedication to living a purposeful life. Angel number 847 is a message from the angels that your hard work and the optimism of persistence you have shown has ensured a continued supply of positive abundance in your life. You see? So anyone who's not even if you see the same numbers all the time at 846 and I have 87 up there. I bet it was profound. I bet it was very profound. Now let's look at it in numerology. 847. Indicates personal power, honesty, integrity. So it's saying the same thing. Know that the universe supports you in your endeavors and your material needs will be met as you continue serving your divine life purpose and soul mission. If there is a line of study or further education that you would like to investigate, I just signed up for one tomorrow. Trust that the information you seek, the means to undertake your desires, will present for you when the timing is right. Bring out the best of yourself for the betterment and upliftment of yourself and others. Seek the great spirit within yourself and find courage, wisdom, self-understanding, and love, and shine your light to see a brighter world. I got the most beautiful message. Hi, One Zoe. Yeah, I was crazy yesterday, man. I was an emotional mess. Hi, Lisa. To anyone I haven't said hi to, hello, hello, hello. Welcome. So, I'm just going to take another sip of coffee. I was going to come on yesterday, but forgot I had a dentist appointment, and then I got busy with my daughter, and then got all emotional at my daughter's house. My daughter's always been kind of like a safe place for me to get emotional, which I'm sure she would love to not have me be so, but... Oh, that thing's tipping on me. Okay, so do we want to do a collective message? How about a daily hope? Do any of you... Oh, welcome from Ireland. Should I do a daily hope? I haven't done one of those for a very long time. If I do one, though, I like to do them so that you guys can see the cards fully, but we'll see what happens here. I have to set that up usually before I start the broadcast. Had a nice dinner with your son yesterday and relaxed the rest of the evening in my bedroom. That is so nice. All right. Spirit, angels, guides, guardians, anyone who's out there for our highest good, that is connected to the all that is all, that wants to see our future progress, our now progress, please come and give us the messages that we need to see today. Give us the messages that we need to see today. Hi, Freya. I'm going to show you guys her. Look at her sitting there looking at me. Say hi to the people, Frey Frey. Oh, no, I don't want you, Mommy. I don't want to say hi. I just want to come cuddle. Are you ready for a nap now that you've been up all night, baby girl? Are you ready for a nap now? Thank you, Modern Goddess. Yes, everybody hit the like button. That'd be awesome if you haven't yet. All right. Let's find out what we have from the... Oh, my goodness. So she just jumped off the desk and spewed my postcards from Spirit everywhere. So I have to read those. Read one of those to you. Owl Magic. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. It's absolutely beautiful card. I love this card. The way the owl's eyes are peering, just looking straight into the truth. It's like nobody can stop you from seeing the truth in that amount of energy. So I have protection, sea turtle. You are a master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. You will know when it's time to take action, in other words. All right. Let's pull a card from the Flower of Life deck. What would the divine like us to keep in mind as far as energy is concerned? Hi, Ruby. I'm just doing a daily hope right now. Readings are $10 each. If you want to pay for reading, you can go ahead and do so. I'll get to them after the daily hope. All right, let's go. What does the Flower of Life Oracle deck have to share with us? Animals. There you go. The energy of animalistic nature allows us to draw on their skills and abilities. Our instincts are what we generally describe as gut feeling, intuition, or psychic ability. Playing or working with or just observing animals, either directly or symbolically, brings us in touch with our own animal nature, an aspect of ourselves often repressed. We are all alone. We are not all alone. We are all one. Life is life, flowing from the same source, manifesting as different species. We are all streams of uniqueness, ever expanding, love and light, traveling our own path to experience life anew and varied forms. Once you feel your own uniqueness and love, it becomes easy to communicate with all life forms, feeling their originality instead of trying to communicate through your opinions, values, and conclusions. Animals are fully present in the now, a gentle reminder to adapt and adjust in every situation. Here we will be in the best flow, and the path of least resistance will present itself. Wow, that's beautiful. I always talk about being in the flow of least resistance, and how do we be in the flow of least resistance? Well, if you say you're in the flow of the most least resistance that there is, it lets you feel the energy of zero resistance. You know how when people are alive and they're in the hospital and you have a heart monitor and it goes up and down, okay? As you're meditating, as you have zero resistance, it's just simply a place of joy. It's kind of like we don't want to see the brain activity in your body being up and down and up and down, and we want it to be at 0 point of resistance, you see? So if you can look at it as how do we say, there's like a spiritual freneticness. It's like as a storm is coming, you feel all of the buildup and the tension and the pressure. The storm happens, and then when it's done, it's like you can smell the fresh air and the beautiful energy. So it's kind of like right now with this eclipse season, I would say this weekend is kind of going to be like, well, throughout next week as well, is kind of be like the eye of the storm. All right, let's pull. What do I want to pull next? I have so many cards, you guys, my goodness. All right, we're going to pull a Return of Spirit card. But so far we have animals, using animals to see where we should be headed. My cat has been there to help me get into more joy. Last night I just started laughing, just amazingly laughing at her, because I had my hand under the blanket and I would just lift my finger a little bit and she'd hop over the whole thing of blankets just to get it. And then I'd slowly go like this over to the other side or quickly and then do this, and she'd jump over the whole blankets and back and forth, and she was back and forth. I couldn't even believe it. I just started laughing at her ability to maneuver whatever was happening to get what she wanted, you know? So taking animal instinct into consideration can tell us a lot about what we want, can tell us a lot perhaps about the energy we need to, you know, develop within ourselves. So the first card that came out here is Celestial. The celestial card brings with it divine energies of the benevolent beings who are here to assist you with human journey of incarnation. Perhaps you have been struggling to understand exactly what your purpose or soul's role is on Earth. You could doubt whether you even have a purpose or if you hold any special gifts or qualities. This card has come to you today to reassure you that you are indeed uniquely gifted in your own special way. The celestial beings who love and support you here want to ease your worry and doubt. Most people find their purpose almost as if by accident, and although it would be nice to save or to have a magic scroll fall from heaven, which stated clearly what we are here to do, it isn't going to happen that way. We must discover this for ourselves. It is the fact or the act of struggling and effort itself which reveals to us our strengths and gifts. Each unique aspect of you and your life path is revealed in its own divine timing. Your divine celestial beings are asking you to hold on to your faith, to trust the journey of discovery you are taking, and to believe in yourself. They ask that you simply take action and step forward, whether you feel confident or not. It's the movement forward that matters most here. You just might make a discovery about yourself in a way which you least expect. The entire universe is supporting you at this time. Do you give up on yourself, or do not give up on yourself? You are not alone nor forgotten down here. Spirit is here with you, loving and guiding you each step of the way. You are on the path you are meant to be on and doing exactly what you should be to take you to where you need to be next. Beautiful. This reminds me of this whole channel, starting this whole channel and coming into this whole thing. It was as if truly by accident. Starting the channel wasn't, but keeping it going, having it flowing, being able to support my to have it as a livelihood is phenomenal. It doesn't always support that livelihood, but there are other ways to make money as well. And I just am so grateful and so thankful that I have it. Have you guys to come here and listen and to watch and to learn with me, because it's a learning process for all of us throughout the whole situation. Okay, I just got told to pull a goddess card. Let's see, where are they? They tell me to pull a card that I can't seem to find. Whatever. Okay, this one. Here we go. It's actually not the goddess deck. It's the White Light Oracle Guidebook deck. I love these cards. They're beautiful. All right, let's find out what's up. To go with our daily hope from the White Light Oracle. Waking the internal lion, I see. And speaking of interesting numbers, as it's card number 33, and the number of what they're going to talk about resonates with 333 as well. Look at that picture on that card. Isn't that gorgeous? Animals. Yet again, more animals. Pay attention to the animals. Card number 33, page number 33. Oops, wrong way. There we go. You shall overcome all obstacles. Success is imminent. So stay connected to your path no matter what, and continue to apply yourself. Allow your spiritual path to support you in all areas of your life. Live by your spiritual beliefs. Seek out the support of your spiritual brothers and sisters for help when needed. But also, trust that you are intimately and directly connected to the powerful divine light within. There can be a dramatic healing breakthrough when you rely upon your spiritual connection. I think that was it for that part, the summary. I mean, it goes on and on and on for days with this book. it talks, it's more like a workbook per se for people to use so that they can do a daily work or weekly or whichever. Now I'm going to pull a goddess card. Oh, no? Okay, I got told to pull one of these puppies. So we have these cards. These cards here are Earth Warrior Oracle. Let's find out what the Earth Warriors by Alana Fairchild have to say to us today. Kunturi Yakak. Blessings from the son of Hannah Pacha. I love the artwork on these cards. Oh my gosh, what did I just say about 18s and Halo seeing 18? So you're telling me this message is going to resonate with me very profoundly. Yeah. Condor swiftly brings the will of Great Spirit to earth through the gift of powerful medicine, despite great odds, even in the face of what may appear to be an inevitable defeat. Extraordinary triumph is at hand. This is the prophecy of resurrection, of the rise up of what was thought to be lost. It shall happen with unexpected and surprising swiftness. Your divine destiny is now held in the guiding hand of a great spiritual master. Condors are born with the eyes open, but do not have vocal cords to speak. You have always seen clearly. Trust in this, even if you struggle to find the words to express all that you see. Condors reveal emotion through changes in their skin color. This is a reminder to trust what your body is telling you. Your bodily intuition is a form of wisdom. You have a spiritual connection to the cosmic spirit consciousness, Christ consciousness. The universal sacred heart seeks to awaken itself in humanity. Your divine life purpose involves assuming the role of leader, guide, healer, and earth warrior for love on this planet in your own unique way. An inviolable spirit, and I can't, inviolable spiritual protection surrounds you. It's the ancient bird of the Andes, once flying alongside saber-toothed tigers. This, the largest flying bird in the world, is also one of the oldest species on Earth, soaring to great heights and for hours at a time. With little or no movement of its wings, Condors holds the medicine of strength, spiritual connection, and grace. With a lifespan similar to that of a human being and the ability to soar at exceptional speed, it also carries the gifts of longevity and swiftness. Condor has been on the brink of extinct many times. Oh my gosh, so have I. Just saying. Many times. Where am I? Blah, 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 blah. Yet it still survives even in the wild. At the top of the food chain, the condor is rarely a hunter, taking life, feeding off carrion. Instead, its medicine brings cleansing and protection as it is able to process toxins that would be harmful to other creatures. So that resonates with me massively about my life goals and my journey. Do you have to stand on Mummy's cards? Are you trying to tell me to pull one from the goddess deck now, like they've been trying to tell me? Is that the problem there, Freya? All right, goddess deck one. Maybe Freya wants to be in the reading. I wonder if goddess Freya will come out. Hi, Melanin. Melanin goddess. Speaking of goddesses. Great day to everyone. Wow, that card is beautiful. I agree fully. I don't know if we would absolutely be able to envelop all of the colors of Source. I don't think we could even handle it. Card 52, Standstill. That's amazing. That's usually, I don't think I ever pulled card 50. I've never pulled that card before, y'all. That's the first time. Oh, it's because it's not the goddess deck. I'm okay. I guess we're going to pull, it's the Mystical Shaman Oracle. So, standstill. I've never pulled that card before. So, let's read it. First time for everybody. For me, anyway. The essence of this card. When standstill appears, it is a symbol of pausing, the act of observation and breathing space. It represents the benefits of temporary non-action, as well as what happens when one is stuck. The invitation. When things seem to stall or stagnate, or when you feel stuck, this symbol appears as a reminder that constant action isn't going to get you where you want to go. Perhaps it's time to gather more information or just wait until the universe makes the next move. No matter what, this moment is a beautiful gift orchestrated in your favor. Enjoy it. Let the universe bring all the parts together for your highest good. Go and play, recharge, and take the focus off whatever has stalled. Life will get busy again for you sooner than you think. The medicine. Time to get out of analysis paralysis. Stand still invites you to turn within, breathe, and recognize this is a condition of the moment. It allows you the opportunity to bear witness to whatever is going on before movement resumes. This is also an opportunity to abort a project, to exit before damage. And it may also be time to relieve you of an unnecessary burden that you took on without considering the cost. Which one it is depends on your stopping, taking a deep breath, quieting your mind, and removing all your distractions. Then you can make your next move in a grounded, relaxed, detached way. When something doesn't go the way you think it should, remember the following. What is yours cannot be taken away from you. I'd like to remind those that everybody have lost somebody that was theirs to the non-physical, that I feel that they can do more for you there than they could do for you here. And in the doing more for you there, there's a blessing and a gift about to be given. Who was the one that came here who had lost their significant other? Modern goddess, are you still in the room? Yeah, okay. So I want to say, I know it's a very general statement, but he's actually telling me to be general. He has dark hair. It's thick. He kind of wears a t-shirt and has a bold stance about him. Kind of walks like this. Yeah, got a bold stance. It's not like he's a tiny fella. I think it might be something you liked about him was his walk, the way he walked with confidence. He wants to let you know that you are not wrong in any way, shape, or form. There's this whole thing going along about this I was just going to say, I can't even. He wants you to know with absolute certainty and without fear that he was your twin. You are not wrong. Now, some people in this life, they say that you can only have one twin. I call BS. Okay? Yeah. I'm telling you, you can have more than one twin. I believe you have a twin for whatever purpose you are following in your life. I believe you have a twin. You could just call it a soulmate, I suppose. But when you end up birthing children with a human being, it kind of syncs you together for life, even after death, in all kinds of ways, because you create soul karma based on your choices, just like you do with a twin come here to heal the world. Yeah. So you see how if you decide to become a spiritual teacher as I do, chances are for the period in your life, that soulmate or that twin, that whatever, thank you. So that twin, that reading, that whatever. And this is just what I believe to perceive, okay? What I choose to perceive, it's my understanding. I don't research it. I channel the information in. Are you okay, Freya? Ooh, she just about fell off the back of the chair. Good morning, Rose. I feel that just like our life purpose, I believe we have many purposes here on this planet. I believe for a cycle, your purpose is very divine, to raise children. I believe for a cycle, possibly if you've never had children, it's to maybe be a nurse for a certain amount of time. I feel if it's your life purpose to, it depends. Your life mission over your whole lifetime is to play with the energy of love, to be love, to become love, to be in that energy of showing love to others, to self, to co-create with that magical energy of love. That is simply our life mission. We have come here to experience life in physical form as spiritual beings. And our mission is to get closer to love in a physical way, as opposed to an ethereal way. Okay, so as we get closer to love, we decide to have, there are certain cycles that happen in our life. So these certain cycles we go through very well may be, okay, well, this time I'm going to be a humanitarian, right? I'm going to go about being a humanitarian. I'm going to put all of my effort into that. Well, the divine very well brings along a soulmate / twin / whichever. They talk about the twin flame as someone who was separated from one soul at birth. Well, if we have all of these different dimensions, we have all of these different things, does it not then make sense if we have certain parts of us all in different timelines? If that is the case, well, timeline's frenetic, it all circles around. If that is the case, does it not make sense then that you would actually have more than one twin? Perhaps a soul hosts, one soul hosts many versions of you in many timelines, just like it would also of your twin. So in one timeline, your twin very well may have passed away. In another timeline, your twin very well may still be alive. So if that's the question, and that could be true scientifically, okay, and you can do that. You absolutely can jump timelines. There's meditations for it on YouTube. Just type in meditation for jumping timelines. I've done it myself. I have done it myself. I've done it myself. And it's not something that you keep trying. That's the problem. It's not something that you keep trying to do. It's that you do the meditation and you stand on the firm ground that you have switched timelines. You are now on a different trajectory, a different timeline towards what is the next thing as fast as it can be. It doesn't mean that you meet the twin that has the same face. You see what I'm saying? But in that different timeline, moving in that trajectory, if you can switch timelines, do you not think if each individual timeline is separate, but yet all part of the greater whole, that we all play here together? And how can anyone say that there is one twin flame? You see. That's a theory. Not necessarily fact, nor truth. Makes sense. All right, but there's a standstill where that's concerned. I can also help with that. There's things I should do on this channel, like meditations and stuff like that. Yeah, we definitely should do. I should do more meditations on the meditations I've done. Dear you, there are times in life when taking a risk is better left for another day. Other times are perfect for taking that leap. no matter how dangerous it might seem. Well, hold on to your parachute strings, for today is leap time. Realize that no matter what, we will not let you fall down, get lost, or hurt yourself in any way on this one, even if it may feel like you are in free fall. We are all here for you, and you can stop freaking out about getting hurt and relax into this transition to something new. All elements are in place, and your soul is ready for a new experience. No matter what you're asking about, it's time to take a risk and do that thing that scares you. No matter what happens, you will land softly, right on target. Don't worry about the outcome. Spirit's got that covered. It's taking the leap itself. That's the point. We love your courage. Embrace it. I wonder if your timeline actually is meant to go that way in this lifetime. And I understand it's frustrating you, but there's got to be some sort of integration in the release of your expectations of how you expect the timeline to look. So in switching timelines and moving forward like that, because you absolutely can do that and watch things change, start to see things, the same old things you'd seen around you as new. Yeah. Oh, really? Whoever was here in the beginning, and I pulled the card Sacred Reverence. I'm going to read it again because it has to be for somebody here. 47, Sacred Reverence. 47. I got the wrong book. Again, that helps. Oh, there we go. Looking at the world, do you see all of your life or only a limited part? When you look at a blade of grass, do you see just a plant? When you encounter a puppy, do you see just an animal? While this categorized is one way of viewing the world, it is only a fraction of the truth. It isn't enough. Look closer, and you'll observe the luminosity immanent in these living sentient beings. If you can allow yourself to take in all the world, including its spirit, then you see the whole. Reverence is an act of deep witnessing, respect, and awe. See, when you want to go back and fix something, you intrinsically tell yourself it's broken. When in actuality, having sacred reverence for what has happened and the way it's happened, for that it was meant to be that way for whatever reason, that's when you end up with understanding. You experience it when you perceive every being and everything, every plant, rock, and tree as sacred and alive, every experience. You naturally lean into a state of bliss and harmony and a profound sense of well-being. Whatever your dilemma or question, try to reframe your perspective, to acknowledge the spiritual. If everything has value, including your most frustrating challenges, would you still ask your question from the same place? Can you regard the other as sacred, thereby erasing the separation between you? Embracing the perfection of how you came together is real magic, and you are tapping into this unity right now. No matter who or what is in front of you, see this person or thing as luminous and your interaction as holy. Then you will know what to do for the highest good of all. I can't even with this card. Twice today now it's come out. Twice today. I'm going to pull another postcard from Spirit, and that'll end the Daily Hope. That card is number 47 from the Sacred Oracle of the Seven Energies. Here comes Kitty. Hi, pretty girl. You going to show everybody your cute butt, are you? Well, you just got such a cute butt, I know. Say hi. You getting tired? You need a nap? Need mommy to come cuddle with you? Oh, it's okay, sweetheart. Look at all the peeps in it. A pretty kitty. Yeah. Okay, off you go. No, you're staying. No, you're off. No, you're staying. What you doing? Okay, whoop. Here go more cards. Alrighty, off you go. Oh my goodness. So the one that came out that she knocked on the ground was action. Now is the time to act. Opportunities are here. Move forward with confidence. Your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle. Your quick wit and keen senses will lead you to success. Hola, Zephyr. Meditation of 4. Sit quietly and close your eyes. Breathe in for a count of 4. Breathe out for a count of 4. And then pause for a count of 4. Repeat 4 times and open your eyes. Do this 4 times a day. Within 4 days, you will start to feel lighter. The vibration of 4 invokes a feeling of retreat, order, and balance, just like a square. All that is built upon it is evenly distributed. 4 inspires you to clean up your foundations, your beliefs, and your fears. Not by getting rid of them, but creating something new. Focus upon what feels good, and all your negative vibrations fall away from lack of attention, and your highest path magically reveals itself. Talk about switching timelines. They're giving you absolute direction how to do that here. Healing. Feel into you and realize that the giving and receiving of love is, in all of its many amazing shades of magnificence, is the key to healing. Every illness is a symbolic message from one part of the self to another, concerning your emotional responses to life. Let yourself heal. Use your will, your intention, and your wisdom to understand with compassion the perception and experiences that you carry. Become intimate with you before trying to help another. Respect the right of another to carry the pain they choose in order to find the truth of their higher self. Pain is the way your higher self gets your attention. It is the way this amazing, wonderful universe that is you shows you where you hold imbalance. It is doing all it can to bring you into balance so you can fulfill your potential. All is perfect in this moment. Yesterday on the live, I talked about your higher you up there in the cosmos doing work on your behalf. I talked about how to allow them when you're feeling hurt or discomfort or upset, pain emotionally, all of that sort of thing. How to allow them to ask them, invoke them to come and hold your inner child. It's a meditation where you sit there and you might be in tears. You don't have to be quiet, breathe in and out, nothing. I just laid in my bed and I asked my higher self, I said, I can't do this. I just can't do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I can't. I literally pictured my higher self up here, come down, put their hand on my chest and held me. They just held me. It's like they held my heart and just simply said, you don't have to do it anymore. I've got this. Just rest. I've got everything that's going to happen in the next 24 hours. I have absolute control of this for you. I am taking over. Just simply rest. Allow yourself to have the rest. You deserve it. You deserve to be able to rest. It's okay. Take a breath and rest. I'm holding you. You are safe. You are secure. There is nothing you have got to do to change anything, to say to anybody, to do. I've got this for you. Go ahead and rest. I think it was the best amount of sleep I had had, maybe in a very long time, without sleeping medication. Your inner child is facing and holding so much love in its heart. And it can be very painful when it's holding so much love in its heart. So you've got to allow the heavenly ethers, ask them, invoke them to come and help you with these journeys that you're on, you know. That there is your daily hope for today, my friends. I emailed you back last night. So if you haven't gotten it yet, it could be an email flaw. It shows that it sent, though. It shows on my end that it went through. Yeah, right? You sleep for what, 2-3 hours a night, and then all of a sudden you're like, okay, it's time to sleep. I'm much the same way. Yep. What's up, kitty, kitty, kitty? Yes, I know you have so much to do today. You are just back and forth and all around. My goodness. Get my cards sorted out here, and then we'll continue. If anyone would like a reading, quick, we can do that too. So today I would like to try and say that for me, the biggest thing I got out of that was about being able to having it actually confirmed that it was time to sit still. It's definitely something I needed to hear as to whether it was time to move forward or sit still. I feel a pressure coming and a pinch coming, and I'm not sure if I'm going to end up moving or what I'm going to doing. I feel change is imminent. So then, of course, being the Virgo I am, I try and decide what change that's going to be and how I'm going to make that change. Problem with doing so is that you end up sometimes inviting change that you end up having to change again. So there's that. All right, let's pull another inner child card and see what the inner child has to say as of today. 57 minutes. So I'll end this with this here. Hi, Rose. Welcome. I mean, have you all been feeling every emotion at once? Like happiness, sadness, joy, gladness, like, but at the same time, it's like the full end emotional spectrum. It's like 1 minute you'll feel like joy, and then you'll feel happy and you'll laugh, but you'll recognize in your heart or in your chakras there's emotion they're needing to get out. So it might come out in the form of a little tear, even through joy. And then you have this is like my emojis, right? And then you're like, I'm just going to get up and go have some fun. So you put on your cowboy hat and off you go, and you go out and do something, and the universe just poof, your mind is blown. And then it's like, wait a second, that can't be what I thought it was. I just saw the number 18 again. It can't be that. It can't be that simple. So then you get angry and you don't know what's going on exactly. And then it's like all of a sudden you're like, oh, this life is just shit. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to feel. And you're like, I give up. I don't care. I don't care anymore. And then you're like, yeah, I do care. I just don't know. I just don't know how to get past this moment. The thing is, every breath you take, you get past that breath, right? So you don't have to know how to get past the moment. You just know how to have to breathe and live your life and do your thing, and know that tomorrow is a fresh new day with no mistakes. And then I have the kiss card. Kiss yourself all better. Give yourself love, care, compassion. Kiss yourself all better. Be happy. Try and put a smile on your face, and understand that everything is absolutely divinely guided. Your natal Saturn's in retrograde. Okay, so your roots rock. So building roots of abundance, the people that are your rock, your children, your family, whomever you go to, you might just have friends that are your rock. Maybe they're your chosen family. Sometimes you might feel like dealing with other people's situations and circumstances it's a chore in order to do so, you know? And you may feel like the energy it's like as you grab a clothespin and you pin clothes on the line, or what they used to do in the old days, you know, that you end up having to pin this one for later. And that's okay. You're allowed to pin it for later, okay? There's a war within you. There's some sort of misalignment and understanding about what it is that you're trying to do or build or create, or a relationship you're trying to have, or a business, or whatever it is you're trying to do. There's a misalignment between how you view work and how you should view work. Because somebody, in doing what they do, even though it's something they love, views work as chore. It's a chore. And if you're viewing work like this, I would highly suggest, if you couldn't get away from it, to not do work when you feel like it's a chore. Or if it feels like a chore, like I was feeling like doing all the readings for everybody was an absolute chore. That's exactly how I felt. So I stopped doing them so much. And now I still will do the monthlies, but it helps you create a time frame for yourself where you feel like you are wanting and willing to be on display or talk to people and share your gifts in the moment, as opposed to having a whole 24 readings to pull out, because I pull out a reading for 10 minutes for a sign, and then I do an extended for that as well, which is great and all, but it's a whole lot of work. It really is. Anyways, this is something about your roots rocking. It's about getting back to what you love. Understanding that life doesn't always have to be a chore. And I wonder if people feel like even getting back to what they love is a chore. Like for me, playing piano sometimes, just opening the piano up to go ahead and start playing feels like a chore. It's like emotional heaviness. Yeah, it's interesting. So if you're like in that circumstance and situation into something that you're going through, a really good way to handle that might be to be able to play music on the phone, listen to music instead of playing music on the piano, you see. Right? Yes, it is the best decision ever. Do what brings you joy. But people don't necessarily have that option because they have to go to work, you know, they have to make money, they have to pay the bills. But can you bring joy to your work? Happy hero, just playing around, guiding star. So be the happy hero. And so, here's the thing. When you don't necessarily enjoy your work, I would highly suggest you find a job where you get to be someone's happy hero. Even if it's a job you don't think you'll enjoy. Because when you get to be someone's happy hero when you're having a down day, and someone comes at you and says, "Oh, I really like you. You're so awesome. Thank you so, so much." It cannot help but lift your vibration. Just like all y'all do for me, you see. Just playing around, getting into joy, creating joy for yourself will be your guiding star forward. Absolutely will be. I think I read this yesterday. I'm not sure, but I'm going to read this again if I can find where I put the book. Guiding star. Here it is. Look up into the night sky, and what do you see? Hopefully, lots of twinkling stars shining back at you. Do you know it takes around 3,000 light years for the light of those stars to shine for you in this night sky? The universe is full of wonderful and great things just like you. So don't be concerned if you don't immediately see what you are looking for. Choose your guiding star, look at it, and imagine what it is directing you to do. Vibrational earth children are open to seeing what is not always right in front of them. Yeah, they will. The universe definitely will, but you've got to want it, right? You've got to want it. You've got to put it out to the universe that you want one. You've got to invoke their help. They're not just going to come and, you know, unless you put out the intention that the universe is going to give you nothing but what it is you want. And with every little moment that you do that, and every little moment that you come across your day, the universe will continue to conspire to bring you exactly what you want, because that is your expectation. You have the power to do this. The Ace of Pentacles. Look at that. The Ace of Pentacles. This is a huge opportunity. We're talking about job, money, a huge opportunity in understanding this whole way of manifesting for yourself. You're welcome. So you see, you have what it takes. You actually are on the higher ground. You have the foothold here. You know, you have the ability to go ahead and fight for your dreams and your desires and your wishes, to stand up for what you want, to set healthy boundaries in your life, that no more bullshit's allowed in. You have the ability to do that just by intending it in what you say. And watch the people that bring bullshit into your life fall away when you do. It's true. And watch you also start to understand the things where you have put bullshit out there. And the divine saying, the surest way to get past any BS is to, yeah, just do that. And that's the fastest way. So, you've got it. You've got what it takes. All right, my loves, I'm going to let you go. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. I may be on this evening. We'll see how the day goes, how it transpires. You take care. Much love to you. Yeah, change is afoot, my friends. Things are coming back around that you thought long dead and gone. Love you very much. Blessings. Mwah.